as the current Forza Horizon game that we do have is Forza Horizon 5. That does of course mean that we have had 5 Forza Horizon games so far, and as well as that, that does also mean we have had 5 cover cars, 1 for each game. And what we're going to be doing today is taking a look at all of them and driving them about. So then with that being said, let's get straight on into it and head into the festival where we can show off each car. Alright, so here are all of the cars that have been featured in a Forza Horizon title. Starting off with Forza Horizon 1, we have the Dodge SRT Viper GTS, and we currently have the Anniversary Edition version in Forza Horizon 5. In Forza Horizon 2, the cover car is the Lamborghini Huracan LP610-4. In Forza Horizon 3, it's the Lamborghini Centenario LP770-4. In Forza Horizon 4, we have the McLaren Senna. And of course, in Forza Horizon 5, what we have now is the Mercedes AMG 1. So then, I guess we should start off by jumping into the Forza Horizon 1 cover car, the Dodge SRT Viper. So let's go ahead and jump into it first of all and test it out, do a little bit of a sound test, and just see how good of a car it is in Forza Horizon 5. Alright, so here we are in the car now, and it looks pretty good. I'm definitely a big fan of it. Let's do a quick sound test. Doesn't sound too bad, to be honest. I'm a pretty big fan of it. Okay, and now that we've done that, let's actually go ahead and go for a drive, and it's got a pretty good acceleration rate, I've got to say. Definitely goes pretty fast, which is pretty good. Handles very good as well. I'm sure you can do a pretty good drift build if you wanted to as well, which is pretty good. The interior looks pretty nice as well. I'm definitely a big fan of it, and of course I do love the yellow and black livery on the car as well. It definitely looks very good. But yeah, this is a very nice car that you can drive in. You can buy it on the auction house for around 8 million as well, which is fairly expensive, but it is a anniversary car in the game as well though, so that's probably why. And I'd say it's worth it considering it's a cover car and an anniversary edition as well, so not too bad. So then, now that we've done this, let's go ahead and go over to the highway, and then let's do a little top speed test and then just see what the top speed of it is. So then let's put it in launch control like so, and now step on the gas and take off. And it's got a pretty decent acceleration, definitely not as fast as some cars in Forza Horizon 5, but it's still got some pretty good speed on it. And there's 186 miles an hour so far. Can we get 200? I reckon we can as well. But yeah, I like everything about this car. The interior, of course we crashed. Anyway, the interior is very nice. I'm definitely a big fan of it. And I have got to say, it handles pretty well as well. Definitely a big fan about that as well. There's 195. It looks like we can get to 200. Yes, that's pretty good. There's 200. Can we get 210 maybe? Come on, 207, 208. Can we get any faster? 209. Come on. Can we get 210 before we reach this turn? Oh, I don't think so. So there we go. 209 miles an hour is the top speed, I take it, for this car. So pretty fast, I'm gonna say. Definitely a big fan of it. And of course it is the Lamborghini Huracan, which is the cover car for Forza Horizon 2. Definitely a big fan of the car. I love the yellow paint job that it does have. For some reason it works really well with this Lamborghini, so that's a bonus as well. But yeah, it handles and drives pretty good. Let's do a quick sound check though real quick. Sounds pretty good. Definitely a big fan of it as well, and it's got decent acceleration similar to the Dodge for Forza Horizon 1 as well, and I think it will have around the same top speed as well. And yeah, it handles pretty good. Definitely a very good car that they have picked for the cover car, and definitely a big fan of the Lamborghini Huracan as well, which is brilliant as well. But what we're going to do now is a drag race just on our own for this car and see what the top speed of it is. So let's put in launch control and then 3, 2, 1, step on it. And yep, got pretty good 0 to 60, I'd say, not too bad. And yeah, it's very similar to the Dodge Viper as well. There's 140. Can we get to 160 before the end? Yes, we can. 170. Yep, very good. Definitely a very fast car that it is as well. Definitely a very big fan of it.
Perfect.
And that is going to be the Lamborghini Centenario. Definitely a very, very big fan of the car. Love the paint job of it with the black and the yellow. Why did the yellow go so well with Lamborghini? I'm not sure. But Lamborghini being in Australia, and we do also have a jungle as well as Forza Horizon 3, which is pretty good. So why don't we just drive around it? Let's do a quick sound check though real quick first of all. Sounds pretty good. Okay, and now with that being said, let's just go ahead and take it out for a drive. Got some pretty good speed on it as well. There's 180 miles an hour. Can we get 200? I think we can pretty easy as well. Yep, there's 196. Oh, of course we have to turn. We have crashed. Yeah, it's a very amazing car that it is as well. Definitely one of my favourites as well, which is pretty good. The interior, obviously a Lamborghini style interior, not too bad. But yeah, I think it's a very good car that they have picked for Forza Horizon 3 as well. And next up, of course, this is going to be the McLaren Senna from Forza Horizon 4, which is set in the UK. Definitely my favourite McLaren out there, and a very good cover car that they have picked for the game. Definitely drives pretty good, way faster than the others that we have drove so far as well. There's 150 already, which is pretty good. Handles pretty as good as well. The interior is very nice, of course, as well. But let's just go ahead and do a quick sound check real quick. Sounds amazing, of course, as well. And of course, let's go ahead and head on over to a drag strip where we can, of course, do a drag race with the car, just on our own again, of course, and see just how fast we can go before we fly off of the ramp in the distance. So then let's put it in launch control like so, and of course 3, 2, 1, step on the gas. Got a pretty good launch there, 60 miles an hour. There's 100 already, not too bad. Definitely a very good and fast car that it is as well. There's 160, 170, 180 miles an hour. Definitely a whole lot faster than the other 3 cars so far, which is pretty good. And there's 210, just about nearly, going off of the ramp, which is pretty good. And of course, hopefully we can land this. Of course we failed, what are the odds? Anyway, yeah, handles pretty good. Whilst we're off-road, let's just test the off-roading of it as well. Probably won't be the best considering it's a McLaren and it's a supercar pretty much, and we're off-roading in it. But yeah, that bit of off-roading weren't too bad either. But yeah, does like to drift and spin out though when you are stepping on the gas though a bit as well, which is the only downside of it. But it is a very powerful car though, so I get why it is. And of course, last but not least, we have the Mercedes AMG 1, which is what we have currently in Forza Horizon 5 being set in Mexico as well. Definitely a very good Mercedes. I have got to say, it is definitely going to be one of my favourites. And for this one, we actually do have 2 modes. We have track and highway. So then let's go ahead and put it in the highway mode, which I believe, yep, folds down the wing and the front aero, which is pretty interesting. The first one where we do have different modes, but let's just go ahead and put it into truck mode again. Why not? There's the wing going up, and then the front bits going up as well, like so. So then let's do a quick sound check. Sounds pretty good. Of course, there's nowhere else where we can really test it, considering it's only in Forza Horizon 5 and none of the other Forza Horizons have it. And the interior, of course, is very good. Got a pretty good speed though, similar to the Lamborghini Centenario and the McLaren Senna, I want to say, but not as fast as it, I don't think. But still, we'll do a top speed test and then see if it proves me wrong or not though. But yeah, let's go ahead and head on to the highway and do a top speed test, why not, and then see just how fast we can get it to go. So then in launch control and set off the gas. Sorry if it is a bit hard to see, it is of course night time currently in Forza Horizon 5, but there we go, there's 140, 150 already. So yeah, very similar to the Lamborghinis and the McLaren Senna as well, which is pretty good. And oh, try not to crash, which would be very useful. There's 195, 199, come on, we can get 200, come on, surely. You're right there. 200 miles an hour as well, so similar to the McLaren Senna, although I do think it has a higher top speed though than the McLaren Senna, I think. But yeah, there's 210 nearly. Yeah, there we go, definitely a very fast car as well though, definitely like everything about it, and very happy that this is the cover car for Forza Horizon 5. But there we go, that pretty much sums up today's video. We showed off all of the Forza Horizon cover cars in Forza Horizon 5. So that does also mean that it's going to be it for today's video. So I hope you all did enjoy, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more better content. And other than that, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.